When I was in high school, I was a troublemaker. I didn't care about, anything at all. I was expelled from a bunch of schools. I was horrible. But there was a moment when I was in an arts class or music class that I completely calmed down. My teachers saw that too, and they saw that I have a talent. My parents recommended me to study something artistic, so they wanted to study architecture because it related with art, and I was good at that. And then when I start to study and have more serious teachers that actually are like really challenge me to learn to draw and learn to paint, is when all this immediately my life completely did a drastic change.
Well, there's a kind of allegorical aspect about his work where the images, they implore the viewer to ask more questions, Like it's not being told to you explicitly right away what to see. And I love that. I love that there's an underlying mystery about it as well.
So it's like I start with one area and just like render and like find an animal that I'm fascinated and render another one. So that's how the ideas start to build. Then I start to study more about like the composition idea, so then I change it to the way the composition should be.
It's just a rarity to come into a gallery anymore for me and just be really genuinely surprised, and just my jaw is just, every other piece gets better and better, and I'm just thoroughly impressed.
Then when we travel to even the jungle or like the coast, you saw frogs everywhere. If you go to the coast of Ecuador, you see these big reptiles everywhere, frogs. And then if you get deep in the jungle, you see all these really weird insects, so big butterflies like the morphos. So all this environment got inside my brain, I think.
Excited because I'm a big environmentalist, and in fact I work in climate change communications. So when Jean-Pierre started talking about the fact that the oil companies are going into the rainforest in Ecuador and that his art is directed towards gaining awareness and building support for protecting those priceless assets, it just really resonated with me. And I had a vision too when I was looking at this, that one day it would be hung in my children's bedroom. I don't have children yet, but I'm pretty sure that I will, and this will be wonderful because it has so many different creatures and animals, and there's so much spirit going on.
This is Jean-Pierre's favorite painting in the show, and the detail is extraordinary. We bought a lot of these magnifying glasses so that people that come to see the exhibition can have fun just inspecting the detail, because it is extraordinary. You can discover so many things that you simply can't with the naked eye. Really wild. I mean, it's super labor intensive. So I love that we see the artistic mastery of the Renaissance masters in this piece, but then it's just, really out there with the subject matter, because it's surreal and it's got a beautiful composition, but it is, when you look at it, it's a very small painting, but when you get closer, it gets bigger and bigger. It is such a huge painting.
He really wants it to work, He really pushes the work to the limit and retries and retries and retries again until everything sort of falls into place. So, and he's going to keep doing it, Like, that's the thing.
Whether it's the creatures that are trying to have a conversation with me or with themselves, There's a great element of mystery, and he's very subtle with everything he does.
You know, I would love to have a lizard. I would love to have a frog. My paintings are my pets.